Hi YouTube, Orlando here, and today I want to make a video on changing the oil on a 2014 Mercedes GLK350. I totally screwed up I was trying to make this video, I did it all, I went underneath and I was recording everything and I totally screwed it up, so I'm super frustrated. But having said that, I'm going to show you what I did. I know it's after the fact, but whatever. I'm going to show you what I did. And that's it. And hopefully it's easy. I know there's like a million videos, oil change videos out there. I know it's really easy, but hopefully you guys will, if it helps anybody, it'll be cool. And that's it. I like every once in a while making videos to try to help just for fun. I don't have like a big channel or anything. I'm not trying to get people to subscribe. I'm not trying to get nothing. I just like doing this every once in a while. Okay. So anyway, here goes. Let me show you what I did. I got these specials, which I do recommend. You can go to O'Reilly's, any auto parts store. These are my used oils. Any O'Reilly's, AutoZone, or any of these specials, oil and filter specials. Like you can get synthetic and whatever, $25. Not synthetic, but because everything's crazy expensive right now. August of 2022, things are nuts. But you can get good specials for like this was $33 or $34, something like that. And I have a dealer account, so I don't pay taxes. But anyway, I do recommend synthetic for everybody, and you can save a ton of money. And for example, this car, I did it with $33. I did it myself. If you take a Mercedes to somewhere to change oil, it's 7 quarts. Actually, it was almost 8. It's crazy. But anyway. I paid that, but I had leftover oil because I always have extra oil. So it would have been more than $33 because it's 7 quarts. Would have been like $40, $45. But still, take your Mercedes somewhere to change the oil and put full synthetic in it. You're going to pay $150, $200. So I highly recommend people learn to do this themselves because it's just something that, in my opinion, maybe I'm getting old. I am old. Maybe it's just something that every man in the world should know how to do. Just basic stuff, like change oil, change tire, and women too. I mean, everybody should know how to change oil, but men specifically, because if your woman, your wife has a car and she needs you to change your oil, change your oil. Be a gentleman, okay? But anyway, let me show you guys what I did. Okay, let me turn this. Really easy. I just finished, and like I said, I ruined that other video, so I'm frustrated. I just finished. Here's my little funnel here. Let's take it off because I'm done. Hold on. Let me put it somewhere where I don't drip too much. Get yourself one of these drip pans. These are cheap. This is like $14 or $17 or something. They come bigger and smaller. You could even use one of these little tiny ones. That's like, I don't know, $2 or $3. But that's junk. That's junk. You don't need the ramps. You do need, I would recommend at the very least some jacks. Some jack stands, because if you lift it up with a jack, you don't want that jack to fail. So please use jacks. Always use jacks. Even with my ramps, I use jacks. I'll just put them there as close as I can to the frame, just in case. See, that was the one I was using a little while ago. You don't need a creeper. You can use some cardboard. I'm not a full-blown mechanic. I just do my own work because I like it and I save some money. And so anyway, let's put this back on real quick. Let me show you guys what I did, and I'm sorry that I didn't get the full video. That really sucks. Okay, so this little cover goes here, right here. It's really easy. All you do is you yank. Let me see if I can make it. All you do is you yank it up like this, and it comes out. You won't break it. It has these little clips. See? And then when you do that, you expose the filter. This filter is supposed to be 25 Newton meters, but to be honest with you, I have no idea how to do that. I don't have a Newton meter wrench, a torque wrench or anything, especially for a filter. So I just do it by hand, and I do it until the lip touches the engine, because there's going to be a seal, which I'm going to show you on the other filter. There's going to be a seal in there, and I don't want just the seal to reach there. I want it to go all the way down and the lip to touch it, and that's it. Basically, most of the time you're going to hand tighten, and then after you hand tighten, you're going to do a little bit extra with one of these tools. There's various tools. I don't recommend these. Hold on, I'll show you. These are, well, I do, but I don't. These are Walmart, and they're crap. Sorry, I was gonna say shit, but I didn't say it. These are crap. I hate them. They're like weak. Anyway, they're no good. But this would be ideal. to use these, ideal, you put that on, use a 3/8 ratchet, and you just do it like it's a ratchet. But or you could use just old school stuff like I do. Hold on, where's my okay, I use these. These are also really cheap. I kind of don't like them because they don't hold on this slot. They slide over to this slot, and you're trying to tighten or loosen, and it makes, all of a sudden it gets bigger than it should be, but it's fine, they work. Or you could use these. These are really old school too, cheap. I'm a cheap, like I said, backyard mechanic, so it's not like I have the best tools, but they work for me, and I do quite a few oil changes. So yeah, you don't have to spend a ton of money. And you're going to need a 13 for this specific car. This is the V6. You're going to need a 13 millimeter socket or a 1/2 inch socket, metric or standard or English, whatever you want to call it. Okay, and your ramps, like I said, and your jack stands. You don't need the ramps, but at least the jack stand, at least one jack stand, just to be safe. Okay, and then I'm going to get under it real quick just to show you where the plug is, where the drain plug is. Okay, you're going to have, most likely there's going to be a cover down here. I don't have it, so luckily I didn't have to do anything. And my drain plug is right, hold on, let me see if I can see it without lifting this car up again, is right there. See it? Right there. So really easy. You get under the car, you put that thing under the drain plug, open up the drain plug with your 13 millimeter or your 1/2 inch. Most likely, if there is a cover underneath, it's going to have like a little door or a little pocket or a little open space just for that. Most cars do that. I don't know about this one. I buy all my cars used, so I really have no idea. And it came like that. So, but it'll be fairly easy to get to. Catch all the oil there. What I like to do is while I'm draining the oil, I'll leave it draining so it could drip as much as possible. Then I'll come up here and I'll do the filter while it's draining, just to get the most out of it as I possibly can. Okay, this is the old filter. I'm quick. Hold on, sorry for the light. Okay, this is the old filter. It's not one of those screw-on filters. This goes in that little cartridge that you take out, right? And then it will have a seal here, a little seal, a little gasket, rubber gasket seal here, and it'll have this. It'll bring another one. This is the old one. This old one is going to go around the housing, which is what I said. You don't screw it up to the gasket. You screw it all the way down. You might want to put a little bit of oil, old oil or new oil, on it. Lubricate it so when you're tightening it, it goes down nice and lubricated. And when you take it out, it'll snap out really easily, and then it'll snap back in. You'll hear a little pop. It'll pop. It'll have something in here, which I can't really see, but it'll have something in there in the plastic housing that snaps in. Really easy, really easy. It's not rocket science, okay? I don't like to throw anything away until I'm done, because you never know if I bought the wrong filter, if it doesn't fit, or I did something stupid and I don't have no oil. And let's say I didn't have another car. I have another car. But let's say I didn't have another car to be able to go buy the right filter or do whatever. I'm screwed. I got a car on jacks and I don't have a filter. So I'll put this old filter back in. And especially in this case where the filter's up top, and I'll put some oil in there so I could use that car, go do whatever I got to do, and then I'll just change the filter. And since it's up top, I have no problem. I'm not throwing any oil away. I did once. I had to throw some oil away because it was I totally screwed up. I can't remember what I did, but I didn't mind because it was so bad. So what I did was I ran it like a few days with that oil with the old filter, and then I changed it when I got the right filter or whatever. I changed it again. So that was what I did. So I just felt like I flushed it. You know what I mean? I changed it twice. Another thing that I do, I don't really mind like if it's Mobil 1 or it's Pennzoil or whatever. I just want synthetic. So if you're looking to save a little bit of money, as long as you get full synthetic is what I recommend. Some of those high mileage synthetics are pretty good. I think, in my opinion, they're pretty good because they have the more additives and stuff that are supposed to help with high mileage cars. I don't know what they really do or don't do, if they whatever. but sometimes they're the same price, or they're $1 more or $2 more. The other thing I like to do is go to Walmart. I know Walmart is kind of sucky, but I get the Walmart synthetic for $21, which, by the way, it's August of 2022 and things are crazy. Inflation's crazy. Everything's crazy. Last year I used to get that for 14 bucks. 14 bucks, you get a $6 filter, you're 20 bucks. Now it's 30 at Walmart. So it's not 8% inflation. It's a lot more. But anyway, I'm not going to get into that. So still, even if it's 30, even if it's 40, you do it yourself, you save a ton of money. I always use, it doesn't matter if the car wants it or doesn't want it. I use full synthetic because they don't degrade like regular oil. And I'm renting cars. And right now I have 7 out there. Sometimes I have more, sometimes I have less. Most of the time I have, actually this is like the least I've had. No, 6 is the least I've had. But, so, and and I rent cars, I do it part-time. I'm retired, I'm semi-retired. So like if I was putting regular oil in these cars and I'm renting them out, one trip could be 3,000 miles. I've had one trip be 4,000, 5,000 miles. So what am I doing? I'd be changing oil every day on a different car. And I want to save money, but I'm not doing that. So I do anywhere from 8 to 10,000 miles. 7 is the least I'll change them. 10, if I screw up, 12. But most of the time, it'll be like 8 or 9. And I feel pretty confident. I'm changing my oil, every about 8,000 miles, and it's full synthetic. So other than that, what can I say? Yeah, sorry I don't have all the footage, but it's really, really easy. Oh, let me show you where the dipstick is. Hold on. Dipstick on this car is going to be right here on the side. I'm not going to take it out right now, but that's your oil dipstick. Easy to get to. What I like to care what the manufacturer says or what anybody says. Oh, 7 quarts, 7.4 quarts. I don't care. As long as I got a dipstick. If I don't have a dipstick, it's different. Because like some BMWs and like that don't have dipsticks. But if I have a dipstick, I'll put, let's say it says 7 quarts, I'll put like 6 in there and I'll check it. And then I'll start it because you need to get oil, because it'll say it's high, but you don't have oil in the filter area. And whatever that compartment is, plus the filter, you don't have oil in there. Plus it's on jacks, so it's standing like this. So you're probably measuring it wrong. So I'll take it off jacks, obviously with oil in it, after I pour the oil in it. And then I'll measure it again. And then I'll add, okay, it's all the way down. It's just barely touching the thing. Okay, I'll add a quart. Check it again. Okay, it's 1 quarter up. Between the minimum and max, it's 1 quarter up. Okay, I'll put maybe another quart in there. Gets to the point, I've done this so many times. It gets to the point where it's like, you're there. Okay, I won't even measure it again because I know where I'm at, and I'll just add whatever. Let me add half a quart or whatever. Throw it in there. I know I'm good. I know I'm within the range. That's it. Start it. Look at it. Check underneath. Make sure your bolt's tight. The bolt's tight and not too tight. Don't over tighten it. Don't just hand tighten it and then give it a little bit. I don't torque it. You're supposed to torque all this stuff, but I don't have the desire or the tools to torque it. So I'll torque. Make sure that crush washer has a good crush washer. All these drain plugs have to use a crush washer. I'll take it out. I have extras. I don't even know where they are. So on this one, I just looked at it. It was in real good shape. I was real happy. I'm like, okay, I don't need to change it. I have some, but I just don't know where they are. So, and that's it. When you turn it on, the first time, I recommend, look at it, make sure nothing's leaking. I screwed up. I double gasketed a spin-on filter. I think I already said this story. I hope I didn't. If I did, well, here it goes again. I didn't look at it. I didn't take the other gasket off because it'll stick onto the car. And I screwed up because you get confident. You don't get confident. Look, take it off, put it on. Easy stuff. Easy stuff. Everybody should do this on their own. Do it with your kids. I do it with I have a disabled son, and he does it with me sometimes. I'll make him, hey, get under the car, do this. Just, you can buy these little cheap gloves. You get a little dirty because I took them off a little while ago. But it's not bad, and that's it. And when you're done with the same funnel, you put that oil in your car, put it in your catch can. Put it in your used, your old, whatever, your jug that you poured all the oil out of. Don't throw that out. Keep it there. Pour it in with your funnel from your catch can to the oil you just bought, the jug you just bought that's empty. Mark it used, or put it aside with the used oils, and then take it to O'Reilly's or take it to wherever you want. All these auto parts, they'll recycle it for you. And that's it. You're done. Clean it up. You can put it in the back of your car. You just saved a ton of money. Again, sorry that I didn't do the whole footage. I wanted to, but I'm not good at this YouTube stuff. Take care, guys. Have a good one. See you on the next one.